The Suns and the Dubs. Phoenix is yet to win on the red post to Mark Williams to jump it up, and Phoenix can. So Devin Booker, Grayson Allen, Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, and Mark Williams. But the three-point shooting from O'Neal and Devin Booker and Colin Gillespie. Grayson Allen off iron there. And Kay said at 48. So for Phoenix, they're doing a lot of work beyond the arc. Ryan Dunn, he's one of the shooters you would actually want. Kuminga, Draymond, and Quentin Post. Jimmy Butler had a sore back, but the game time decision, and the decision was to play. Kuminga trying to reverse that, and Grayson Allen bothered him. He recovered pretty well. Devin Booker and fouled on the drive.
So Steph was on him and thought he got it. Sometimes they'll start him off the ball depending on how he's covered, but talking about this team not really having a tradition. You think about the way the league looks. There's big point guards. A lot of times there's a 7-footer initiating. There's a 6'5", 7 league pass. All different sides of guys initiating and bringing up the ball. So it's kind of what this Suns team is going with, multiple ball handlers.
Yeah, Jordan Ott was an assistant with Kenny Atkinson in Cleveland. Jimmy Butler getting inside, but that late on the iron. And we'll see Murat Kogut and Brett Nansel blowing the whistles. Devin Booker off iron, but the ricochet right back to him for three. And Booker can't pay it off by the Suns. Butler on the block. A split cut with Steph, but Ryan Dunn stayed right with it. So Jimmy going ISO. Draymond's got an open three.
Just sell out to Jimmy.
So Kuminga, the point of attack, dealing with Devin Booker. And Allen spacing out for three.
So he's shooting now up from like around 5 last year. So he's letting it fly.
Quentin Post, first Warrior bucket. When you say letting it fly, Grayson Allen had 24 threes in the first 7 games for Phoenix.
Love Jay Rich.
Mark Williams and Draymond changed that shot. Butler in transition to lay it up and in.
See, that's the greatness. That ball screen, so he was behind the play, recovered perfectly, just peeled off his guy and still got that block shot.
Draymond wants that 10th all-defensive team. Pretty good defense there on Grayson Allen. All the all-defense first team last year. They're all young guys except for Draymond Green. His 9th selection. Quentin Post dropping in another three.
There's 2 of those now. The pick and pops with stretch big. Mark Williams is having a tough time getting back out there after staying with the ball handler deep into the paint.
Devin Booker getting to that mid-range. Steph played him well, and Kuminga stays on that glass. He's been so good at the beginning of the year. That time took into trouble with the turnover. Ryan Dunn unable to pay it off because Draymond was back there again. Draymond Green.
Kind of new to this, and I saw Devin Booker twirling his fingers. And when the star player is doing that,
there you go.
And you're in your first year, it's tough to say no as Grayson Allen goes that. Draymond didn't do that.
Ryan Dunn, corner three. And the Suns, the challenge, the possessions, they still don't. Phoenix is open 1 of 11 here. Steph Curry with a three.
Steph's like, forget about the play. I am clean.
He walked back and said, challenge that.
Yeah. Best in the league, bar none.
Grayson Allen, you just see everything is on the perimeter, in, out, and back out to three-point shooters. That's their offense. Royce O'Neal missing there. And you want to live outside.
Three-point shooting, long rebounds. You have that cover. They did a pretty good job there.
Quentin Post on the roll. Jimmy Butler, time to set his feet.
See, there's already happening.
Cycling around to Booker. Now they're still waiting for Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green to get healthy and get back to playing. They're both close to returning. Got to make Phoenix different, but right now it's Devin Booker against the world. He'll have to beat the world, by the way. Kuminga doubled. Quentin Post, all he can eat. 3 threes here in the first quarter.
Well, they haven't figured out his pick and pop yet. He's run it with a few different guys. It's been executed perfectly, taken all the way almost to the baseline that time. There's no way he can get back out.
Devin Booker's getting a roll. But Williams guarding Wembanyama one night, and now Quentin.
Well, it's interesting. They had Royce O'Neal on Wembanyama a lot, and sometimes it was Jordan Goodwin. They had Smalls on him the whole night.
Steph with the show and go. There is the shot blocker. And he's in the open. Grayson Allen taking it right back.
See, with the shot blockers, you may have to go teardrop. Steph tried it there. He just couldn't gauge it right.
Draymond, nice pass to Jimmy Butler. Williams is there. And he comes up with a stop again.
They're 7th in the league in blocking shots. And a lot of them, sometimes it's just changing shots. They didn't get the shot block.
Grayson Allen missed. Like, play 100 miles an hour.
Absolutely.
Wear them out.
And that's what Jordan wanted to do anyway with this team. Oh, looked like he was out of bounds.
Back to Steph. Draymond and Steph have been doing that for 14 years. Another 3.
Steph barely in bounds with that relocate. It worked out.
Tipped up and in Mark Williams, but Quentin Post got hit in the midsection.
It's great to see Trace Jackson-Davis getting some minutes here. See if he can bring some force.
Devin Booker's rolling right now. He's got 8.
He's shooting it so well to start early in games. He doesn't waste any time.
Also, Iguodaro is in along with Connor Gillespie. Dejevsky reversing it up and in. Now, Connor Gillespie has more bench threes than any other player in the league right now.
Another shooter. And Dejevsky got that drive because 2 defenders committed to Steph again.
Trace. Dejevsky corner 3. That one rattling out.
You know, Iguodaro is really solid defensively, athletic, big, and Steph gets a steal.
Steph's got to beat Ryan Dunn, reverses and had it blocked, but Moody didn't give up on the play.
Got to keep running. Never assume anything. Bulls will turn it over, too. They're 25th in the league in turnovers.
There's Gillespie right down the lane.
You want to take away his 3-ball, but he really moves well without the ball as well.
5 years at Villanova. Connor's
a smart player.
Dembski from the baseline. Brandon has started to shoot the ball really well. 18 on the road trip, last 4 games, 55% from the field.
TJD got him open. What kind of screens are you setting? Are you making sure you don't move on the screen and get a moving screen? TJD did a great job.
Iguodaro, Dembski and Moody combining that rebound. Here's are running it back. Moody dropping it inside, and then Trace had it knocked away. It'll still be Warrior.
That's how good Iguodaro is. Just made Moody
never gave up on the play. It was really nice all the way around. Buddy Hield's first playing time. Moody to beat the buzzer off iron.
Look at that defense from Devin Booker. Got to give him credit there.
Phoenix is playing awfully hard. They won their last 2 games against Utah and the Spurs. They had lost 4 in a row, but come back with back-to-back wins. They're looking for their first road win. The lob, Dejevsky was going to catch that and try to flip it up. Warriors will still take possession.
Hayes Davis was there. The sense of urgency has to be through the roof. As close as the West is going to be.
Nigel Hayes Davis, the 4 years at Wisconsin. Buddy Hield brimming that out. Warriors are not shooting it particularly well. They're playing hard, and TJD knocked that one away. Dejevsky headed the keys 3, and the Dubs are 9 of holding Phoenix to 30% shooting. This guy has no problem shooting. Devin Booker in, out, up, and out.
The passion, not just to give the money, but put boots on the ground, get volunteers there, and make it like a community thing.
No, it's a fantastic thing in the community. Everyone gets involved, and you know, look, it's a great thing for us to do. Oh, I thought he was going to go up and dunk.
That's right. Does the motivation come that Nicole was a school teacher in a formative part of her life and realized just the need that is there throughout the community? Though, and give it away every single year, though.
Well,
I mean,
that was
up to 52 million and start from 0. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Impact that we possibly could, and it always bothered me when people do these endowed, you know, things and where they give up 4% a year and like, oh yeah, you're building it up and it'll be around forever, giving money away. But how about we have the most impact that we can up front right now?
Nick Richards able to put that in. Well, Colin and I, along with Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, we get to make the phone calls, and I'm telling you, calling someone and saying your organization's getting $80,000,
it's different,
from the Golden State Community Fund. I mean, really, it's one of my favorite days of the year. And then to do it on a game day, I'm like, this is the best day ever. Moody missing with the Warriors holding the 14-point lead.
Now we are coming up on 15-year anniversary of you owning the team. Could you ever imagine as Podziemski knocks down Podziemski this much success, looking back on the journey? What's it like for you as the owner, just watching what you've been through as a team and this organization, everybody, all the success you've had?
It is so fast. Could we have imagined it? Yeah, I guess we could have imagined it, but honestly, it's kind of every day's a new day, and we just keep trying to add to what we've been doing and feel good about it. And I think the whole organization tribute.
You built the building. You've got the Valkyries. You had the 4 titles, the 6 trips to the finals. I know Peter is a Hollywood producer, but if someone wrote that script, no one's buying it.
No, we all live with, you should live with dreams. You should have dreams. And we were dreaming big, and we've been able to cash in on some of those dreams, and it's a nice feeling.
So cashing in deep there. Talked about Gillespie, and he's going to get another opportunity. And that is going to get a Steve Kerr timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Can you hang for a couple minutes?
About every game, I just want to win games.
There you go. He's a winner.
Adam Silver just texted you. Joe, the NBA Cup, we want you to...
The league, it creates, you know, some more attention in the fall, and that's a good thing.
The court, right, the atmosphere, the buzz in the building, it feels a tiny bit different, right? A little bit.
Yeah, Pat Spencer stayed with Gillespie, so he couldn't shoot that 3. Grayson Allen to Richards inside to put it up and out, and Moody knocks it away. You were busy this summer. The Valkyries, you seem to enjoy all those games. We saw you courtside.
Nice shot, Moses. I think it was so much better than even I expected. It was a fantastic experience.
Well, making the playoffs your first year, and then there's only like 5% fan crossover Warriors to Valkyries, so it's a lot of new fans as the Warriors turn the ball over there. But just the Bay Area embracing the Valkyries and so many new fans coming out, it just sounds different in the building.
The ricocheted Spencer with Moody and Butler and Moses.
Okay.
Dropping in another 3.
Moses is on fire, too.
Playing well.
All respects working out this well. On court and off court, both happen at the same time. Of course, when you do well on the court, it does help, of course, off court. Sure. So we're very proud of it. And our coach, I love our coach.
Royce O'Neal hitting the 3. What do you think about Phoenix shooting season? I mean, is that where the NBA is headed?
Does seem that way, doesn't it?
Kind of. A guy named Steph Curry on your team kind of started that 3-ball wave. But speak to, we talked about the Chase Center, not the Chase Center, as Pat Spencer misses and gets it back. The personality of Chase Center and how fans have come out, the home court advantage has become from out. You see the fan base coming out for these games all the time. What do you like about Chase Center and what it's become?
We could not duplicate Oracle in Oakland.
Jackson Davis dunking that down.
Beautiful. I've always maintained it's really more about
a Warrior season ticket holder. You were a fan before you bought the team. You knew that this was kind of an unpolished gem, and you and Peter Guber, now 15 years later.
Yeah, I don't think it's launch time anymore. But it's really been so much fun. And I mean, I love it. Well, some people would call it something else, I guess.
No, I think this whole area, the base that you exude.
When the owner of the team is the biggest fan of the team, you gotta love that.
I mean, what am I supposed to be, not a fan?
I know, right? Yeah, I don't know if we can win. I'm not sure. DJD finding Buddy Hield out of the corner. Bottoms at 3. Trace Jackson Davis minutes in this game.
That plus minus is through the roof, by the way.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
I should sit here all the time.
Yeah, you're the secret weapon here.
I want you to put your dad hat on for a second. And we got free throws, which is perfect. Your daughter, Casey Lacob, and the movie, everything, you just got to be bursting with pride.
I am. It's, you know, I tried to warn her. It's a very difficult thing to go in. It is a terrific movie. I'm a proud dad saying that, but I've had a lot of people who've seen it now and really liked it, and it's gotten critically reviewed quite well in the Hollywood scene.
Guber would know.
And, you know, I'm just proud of her, frankly, just pulling it off and doing it. Every dad would feel that way. He is very happy right now with you.
Well, I love Casey already, so.
Well, don't spoil it too much. I haven't seen it, so don't spoil it.
Well, no, because I
got to see it.
Coletta sleeps on playing in the theaters. I just loved it.
I will tell you this. There are elements of this that are autobiographical.
Okay.
So it's not all based on facts or things that happened, but it's
summer. You had to be the father of the groom and everything, too. You had a busy summer, Mr. Lake.
A lot going on.
I did. And, you know.
Joe said, I can't wait for the Warrior season to start for things to slow down. And Devin Booker to rim that home.
One more thing with the Valkyries. You know who he was wearing the jerseys. He was up. Steph came to games. Steve Kerr. We both came to games. But how about the Warriors coming out to support the Valkyries?
And Steph fouled on the ground.
We had tremendous support from them. And Pods, is definitely one of our greatest.
Oh, that was no, but I think Steph was at games. You went by the Vito game. We said the game they clinched the playoffs. I mean, it was really a great story all year. Steph Curry rimming that out.
Yeah, my wife loved it. The atmosphere was insane.
The logo for the Valkyries and the color scheme, perfect. And they just Valhalla was something else. Jonathan Kuminga's been something else the early part of the season. He lays it up and in.
His when to go, when to pass, when to set that ball screen or hand off and roll. Like, he's doing it all right now, seeing all the pictures.
That is going to be a blocking foul.
I think Steph was in the restricted circle there.
Steph Curry, Glennon, eyed it right here. Said, yeah, he was outside the restricted area, and he was set. Trace Jackson-Davis having an incredible half and a great pass and a better block. Ryan Dunn can go.
Actually, Steph faked like he's coming over, went back door, and he still got there.
Grayson Allen tried to throw it back. Buddy Hield was ready. And the foul on Trace as Mark Williams caught the ball.
Trace Jackson.
Firepower with Devin. So I'm curious how the Suns will roll. I've always liked Mark Williams. His issue has been being healthy, and Pat Spencer comes up with a steal.
How good has Pat Spencer been?
Buddy Hield dropping a three.
See, Pat Spencer's been making, he plays with such speed and he pushes the ball so well, and he's getting threatening drives, making the defense react, kicking it out.
Booker will line up a three, big rebound. D has 7 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Also takes pressure off Steph with Pat Spencer being an extra ball handler. Shot clock at 7. Kuminga's got to make something out of nothing here. Shot clock at 3. JK having that knocked away. And so that steal will be the easiest bucket of the night for Booker.